G'day guys, in today's video I've had a desktop computer brought in that is doing very odd things, and this one I will categorize as a smoker's computer. The dust itself does not want to leave unless you basically brush it off, and the computer does really weird things, producing mostly error codes with C1, 2 or 5 in the mixture. And what I've done from there is I've gone through and rearranged the memory, and I've been able to figure out a combination that has got this computer going and responding as it should. There's a term that I usually call PCs, and it's called bit rot. And typically when it has bit rot, it would normally do really bizarre things. Smokers' computers, I find, accelerate that bit rot. So on this one, from what I've been tinkering with, C1 from my discoveries is usually when RAM refuses to run in dual channel. You could run in single channel. So for example, right now this computer is starting, stopping, starting, stopping. If I turn it off, take out this stick here, which is just a 16 gig kit of HyperX, and I can't remember what speed. If I flick the switch back on, press the power button, we should start up. The biggest thing I've noticed is every time it has actually started, over at the screen, it has been saying that the BIOS has been reset. Every time. Not the memory configuration, but the whole BIOS. Also, if you have one of these around, I would highly recommend connecting it up. With this connected, when it was producing the C1 error message, this little speaker would beep 5 long beeps, which would usually, I'm not too sure I can't remember what that corresponded to. It was graphics, I believe. But right now, we're on 99. Right now, we're starting, and the BIOS has been reset. One thing that I found was if I had it off, to begin with I was able to get it started with both these modules in here, and then if I switched them to the other pair in slot B1 and B2, B1, B2, from there it would actually power up for me. You may find that you might have to have both your RAM sticks in A1, A2, which is this one here, but right now with this current failure, I've been able to get it to start up, which just says 3 modules. If I add the fourth into slot B2 or A2, the one that's now missing, it won't start up at all. If I have a look down here on the board, you can see there, DDR4, A1, A2, B1, B2. Typically the board requests if I have the stick in A2 and B2, it will run in dual configuration. At the moment I've been able to get it to run like this using the maximum amount of RAM. Granted, it will come down to what you're willing to trade up. Do you want to lose a bit of RAM to still retain the dual channel speed, or do you want to have maximum RAM like this particular one here? I guess that choice is yours, but in short, C1 is usually I see as a failure of the mainboard, either due to any external elements like smoking near the computer, or just time, which generates bit rot, and usually because of that you lose dual channel, and you typically have to run weird RAM configurations to run the computer stable. I hope that helps, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.